What's up, moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to talk about one of our favorite stock, ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp, one of the meme stock, one of the very popular stock that we have been talking about since January or December of last year. The stock had seen lots and lots of peaks and valleys. Right now trading at 59 cents. In this particular video, we'll talk about the price action, the trading pattern of Zomedica Corp. The second thing we'll talk about is the execution and the sales numbers, what we can expect, because they announced their earnings before a few days. For me personally, it was less than exciting, so I want to talk about their execution, whether it's a poor execution or whether it's an opportunity for the sales and what's going on at Zomedica. The third thing we'll talk about is what the company has the cash on hand and what the future holds for Zomedica Corp. What are some of the opportunities that Zomedica can unlock with the revenue that they have, or with the cash on hand that they have on hand, and what could be the price prediction, what could be the price target for Zomedica Corp, and what we can do as an investor. If you own Zomedica Corp stock, you really want to watch this video full. If you are trying to get into Zomedica Corp as well, you really want to watch this video, and write down in the comment section below, where do you think this Zomedica Corp can go in terms of the price point from 59 to 60 cents, and what is your strategy, whether you're buying, holding, or selling at this price point. Also, click on the like button so this video and this analysis can reach to more and more people. Subscribe to my channel. We have been talking about a ton of stocks and a ton of cryptocurrencies, so on and so forth, and I keep you posted with the time sensitive updates. So click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with more and more people. It does not really cost you anything, and 75% of my viewership are not subscribed users or viewers, so help me out, and I'll be really grateful to you. Now let's talk about Zomedica Corp. Before we go ahead, I also wanted to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not a financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. As you can see, Zomedica Corp is down 1.12%, 59 cents. For 5 days, the stock is down 3.46%. For 1 month, the stock is flat, 2.33% up. 6 months, 68% down. Year to date, take a look, 70% up. For 1 year, the stock is up 394%. Many of us bought this stock around this price point, 40 to 50 cents. If you take a look at my previous videos, we bought this stock, including myself. I bought a ton of stock, a ton of Zomedica, and I sold about $2 level, $2.50, multiple trades. And I do not really own Zomedica at the moment, but I have been looking into it pretty closely, and when it's the right price point, I may buy Zomedica Corp once again. Take a look at the market cap, $583 million US dollars. From the $2.49, the stock went down all the way to 85 cents, went back up a tiny bit, $1.13, and we saw 45 cents, I want to say 46 cents as the lowest price point. And we want to talk about what's going on. Now, if you're new to Zomedica Corp, they have one product that is marketable right now or generating revenues and sales. That is TRUFORMA in-clinic biosensor platform. This is one of the innovative platform for cats and dogs that identifies some of the wet diagnostics early in the stage and saves a lot of hassle and enables a lot of rapid next steps in terms of the health situation and to address them for the beloved pets. What's going on with TRUFORMA? TRUFORMA is a complete control over the testing process from start to finish with a high sensitivity specific immunoassays that allows vets to make clinical decisions faster, begin treating the patient sooner as well. It's novel assays to aid the correct diagnosis, and the users or the pet owners, they don't really have to leave the facilities. And back in the days, I used to see on their site that they can generate the results as soon as within 20 minutes. And they have two assays right now, as you can see right here. This is TSH assay and ACTHSA, and these assays are revolutionary, and on the top of that, they also have revolutionary bulk acoustic wave or BAW technology as well. They have the gold standard available at this point of care, and the compact design. Take a look at the machine or the device right here, and this facilitates all vets, pet owners and the pets and helps them out. Now, one of the thing I want to also notice is the revenue numbers are pretty small. As you can see right here, June ending, $15,000 in revenue, March, $14,000 in revenue. So they were pre-revenue product earlier this year and the stock price was $2.95. Let's take a look at this article and we'll talk about more. Zomedica continues to execute poorly based on this article. And this has been a little bit more than 3 weeks since Zomedica Corp reported the Q2 results. I've been looking pretty closely. The stock did not really dip as much as I was expecting, which is why I did not buy just yet. But take a look, reasonably healthy sales. Zomedica Corp gained just 14% from August 11th through the end of the month. What happens next? Basically, one of the investor place columnists recently argued that Zomedica needs to raise revenue considerably before the investors give share a serious look. And I will talk about what the company can do. But let's take a look what they are saying. The Q2 results basically is now that is done, it's easy to be pessimistic about the earning. Now what they are suggesting right here is their earning, they only deliver March earning, they only deliver $29,817. So let's say almost $30,000, which is the 3.5 month sales. That is $102,000 on an annualized basis. Now this is concerning considering how much time that they have spent a ton of money as well. Take a look, net income negative 4.71 million, 4 million negative, December 4.17 million negative, 4.98 almost 5 million negative, January 2025.31 million negative. Now what's going on with this is the company will have to invest a ton of money to begin with because it's an innovative product and they have to spend a ton of money to build the device, to build the algorithm, to build the system and prove the point and build the sales team as well. And that's not an easy task. So yes, it's a fuel. They'll have to have the fuel in terms of the cash to make sure that they are executing at the pace that they're expected to. But that's typically troubling considering $14,000 revenue that they have from TrueForma came in last week of March, and company announced they launched on time, they exceeded the expectations, and they followed up with what they were saying. Still, due to the lack of availability of these assays that they are mentioning right here, FT4 ACTH assays that obtains from the development partner in Q2 sells $15,000. That was only $1,570 higher than the Q1 revenue, which includes just 2 weeks of TrueForma sales. And that's where the problem is. Now, that's where the challenge is. Now, you can think about this in 2 ways. The one way is this is the worst time or the worst period for this TrueForma product. If you believe in the product and if you think that this number can spike up, that is next quarter, the company will report 10 times or 1,000% growth in terms of the revenue. And that will be the story for next few quarters. Now, as and when the company executes their sales strategy. So that's one of the things. The adoption is another thing as well. They have a really, really good market to execute, so on and so forth. The second thing that you want to also understand is the cash on hand. Take a look. Zomedica is saying they have no debt, which is once again a great thing for a company of this size. The company is 600 million US dollars. The company has $276 million on hand, cash on hand. So they have 50% cash on hand when you think about their market cap. So the company has a ton of cash on hand, which means in my mind, once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I think is there might not be stock dilution for a long time, for next few years for the company, because they have a ton of cash on hand. $276 million on cash on hand is not a small amount for a company of a size of 500 million. So that's once again a great thing. If the company can execute on their sales numbers, that is going to be a win-win situation. Zomedica is losing $18 million on an annual basis. If you think about they're gonna lose for 10 years, it's going to be $180 million. And this is a ton of money. And in my honest opinion, the company will come up with some sort of strategy that they can ramp up their revenue, they can ramp up their sales. So it's not going to be the dead end for the company. Yes, it's a very risky. Penny stocks in general are risky investments. It's risk versus return. So do not invest your entire portfolio. Make sure that you keep yourself a leeway and it does not really wake you up at night as well, because you can make a ton of money in penny stocks. On the flip side, you can lose them all as well. So make sure you do your own due diligence, research and analysis. Wanted to take a look at this this chart and how it's trading. 6.7 million volume, pretty low in today's trading session, at least at the moment. Average volume is 29 million, as you see right here. And if you take a look at the the price point, they have 6.7 million right now, considering 1.5, 2 hours in the trading session. They had 23, 28, 30, 34, 41 million in volume. We used to see close to 200 million volume as well, or about 200 million a few days back. And take a look, when the volume goes up, the stock price goes up. So it's 80 cents. Take a look right here. You want to find out the best price for you when you can buy the stock, and there is a good potential for a swing trade or to keep it for mid to long term, and you can earn pretty good amount of cash or pretty good amount of return based on when you buy it, how you buy it. In my opinion, I think 44-45 cents is the sweet spot for me, and based on the market condition and a lot of other things. Why I'm saying that is, let's take a look right here. First of all, I wanted to show you the 1 month chart. As you can see, it went as high as 69 cents in last 1 month. Take a look at the green juicy bar. When the volume goes high, this bar goes high. Take a look at the MACD as well. It's significantly above the signal that is orange. That is, you see right here, this is the signal, this is the MACD. In my honest opinion, that's a very very bullish sign whenever this happens. At that time as well, the RSI was 69, so it's not a huge RSI. At the moment, the RSI is 38.50, 38, 48, 50, that range. Not an overbought, not an oversold condition that can fuel the stock price in the positive direction. But hey, we need some revenue numbers. We need some excitement from the company. We need some good news from the company as well. And my hope is, with the cash on hand the company has, the company will come up with something. Let's take a look at the 3-month chart, and I'll be able to share why 44 cents is a pretty good price point. Take a look right here. It's 45.90, so almost 46 cents. Once again, tried going back up 50 cents, went back down 45 cents. So the stock does not really go below 45 cents. So the stock has a very strong support at the 45 cents range, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say, that if the stock you can get 45 cents, will be able to decide whether it will go lower or higher. Another thing is the stock can tend to go to 80 cents. So as you see right here, there's a resistance around 65-66 cents, but if it crosses that, the next support or the next resistance is 74 cents. So if someone buys the stock at 43, 44, 45 cents, they have a pretty good potential to double their money if the stock goes to 75 or 80 cents. As we saw, once again, we saw the 80 cents price point around I want to say earlier last month, or before 1.5 month, which is once again a great price point. July 1st, take a look right here. July 1st, the stock was 83 cents, 80 cents, 81 cents. So there's a potential to double the money. Yes, the company's not doing great at the moment right now with their sales number, but there is a potential that the company can do well. Take a look right here. Because what's going on with the company is they had a third-party company that they started to do point-of-care locations, and they handed over their sales their sales strategy. But then they hired the VP of business development to lead the acquisition licensing effort, and basically they started building their own sales team. So take a look. Announces the first commercial sale for the platform 6 months ago, but since then we did not really see a ton of movement. So their sales team needs a pretty strong direction as to what the company can do, and that's why we are seeing some of these concerns that we are seeing in the online platform and the media that I wanted to share with you. So there are two ways you can play this game. One is you wait till the right price and you buy it around 40-45 cents. Once again, it depends upon a ton of other parameters, but there is a potential you can double your money. Second thing is you can buy based on the signals that we talked about, maybe around 45-50 cents, and wait till it gets back to 60 cents. Hey, 45-50 cents and it goes back to 50 cents, it's 20% gain. In other words, if someone invests $1,000, becomes $1,200, $1,300 in a short period of time. But once again, it's a risk versus reward. So do your own due diligence, research and analysis. I hope you like this video. Click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and I'll see you in the next video.